Welcome everyone. Welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon, and we'll be previewing a game by Drizzly Bear. No, not Grizzly Bear, but Drizzly Bear, called Hackmud. And as you probably might have either noticed or you probably know yourself already, it is a game about hacking. Now, let me just say it up front, I absolutely adore Uplink, the old hacking game from the same developers that created Prison Architects, I believe, and Darwinia and all of those. I loved Uplink. It was such a fun game. It still is, actually. If you can get your hands on it, I really do suggest you play it if you like hacking games. It is Uplink is a very sort of Hollywood-style hacking thing where, you've got a big UI, flashy graphics, sort of, for the time anyway. Everything mostly is done with a mouse. Well, there's also a bit of typing, but, it's very Hollywoody, very satisfying, and very fun. Now, Hackmud is quite a bit different. It wants to be a little bit more realistic, although I really don't want to come anywhere close to using words realistic when it comes to hacking games, because, of course, this is most likely nothing like what hacking looks like. It does use something akin to JavaScript, or JavaScript if you would prefer, which, might very well be used in hacking, especially because Java has been known to be quite vulnerable on the internet. But, don't say, I'm going to buy this game and play it, and then I will be the hacker. I'm the hack things. First of all, it's illegal, and secondly, no, you won't. Anyway, it's a game. Let's, we got that out of the way, my rant. So it is a text-based game. You will see very, very little graphics, sort of graphics. If there will be graphics, there will be ASCII graphics like this. So it is a text-based hacking game. So it tries to be a little less Hollywoody. And I have to say I don't really have a problem with that if it's fun. And in a way it is. Now let me explain why I said in a way. The game is actually separated into two parts. The first part is the tutorial, which is a few hours long, I believe, and it is strictly single player. Because, well, it's the tutorial. You have these people you talk to, and I'm still actually not sure whether, the player itself and all the others here are AIs in some kind of a network, or if we're actually people. I'm still not entirely sure about that. I'm very strongly leaning towards us being AIs, but there you go. At the end, that's not really that important. So anyway, the first part is, just single player. But then, when you get through the tutorial, I haven't gotten through the tutorial yet, by the way. I will explain why in a moment. But when you're out of the tutorial, the game actually becomes an MMO, believe it or not. So, what happens if you're, there's actually not a finite story, I believe. Well, actually, there might be, but you can hack around and you can hack other people. However, because you have this chat over here, right now I'm only chatting with a computer, of course. Not very successfully, mind you. Because you can talk with people and hack with people as well as hack people, it becomes a game of intrigue. And as the trust communication here, as we start the game, says, larceny, laundering, theft of currency and information, intentional manipulation and abuse of the system and code, deception, betrayal, and backstabbing are all part of Hackmud and strongly encouraged. So as you can see, this means that as you play with other players, just like it's very sort of, popular in MMORPGs when, your party kills the main boss and then somebody just grabs all the loot and logs off, this is sort of similar, except that over here you're not actually being a troll. Over here, you're actually playing the game as it was designed to. Now, you might gather a few friends, but you never know whether you can fully trust them. Because, suddenly they might decide to backstab you because there's a lot of credits to be gained. So anyway, I've got the command prompt here, and I'm going to start with user MetalCanyon. I'm going to log in. Now, the one thing you need to know about Hackmud is that while, the tutorial is single player and the rest is MMO, everything still is server related. What I mean with that is you have to be connected online to the internet and play on the server. So unfortunately, that also means that as the game was released and there was a lot of people playing it, the server simply could not cope, because every command you type in is actually sent to the server, I believe, and the server sends you a response. So it's not actually a game on your computer so much. I think that's the case. So what happened a lot was that I was trying to type in commands and the server simply said timeout or whatever, something like that, which was kind of annoying, and a lot of people also were quite annoyed with it. That's why the reviews were not completely positive. But anyway, let's do some hacking. So the hacking basically goes, let's see, right now we have to blah 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 blah. We're going to need to take risks. Okay, then let's split this up. I'll tell you each location to run. So Chi, or whatever you want to call her, told me that I need to hack the Petra office mailroom 3F02U1 whatever. So let's run this. What was it? Office. Okay, by pressing tab you can just auto-complete. So I'm going to be doing this again. So as you can see, it does take a little bit for the command to actually, go through. Welcome to your corporate mailroom. We care deeply about your mailing and related activities and truly value you as a customer. Please use the following activities to attain productivity: stationery, letters, notary, doc disposal, and notices. Ask our helper bot if they can do anything to make your day better. So what we're gonna do now is add some, stuff to it. I'm forgetting my word. So let's do activity. Let's do, I don't know, stationery. Now, the one thing that kind of bothers me about Hackmud is that there's quite a few sort of typos in the game, like stationary. Now, I might be wrong myself, but there were a few words in the game that sort of I was writing them in the correct way, but the game actually wanted me to write them in the wrong way. So I was confused as to what was going on. That might detract you from enjoying it a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. So anyway, help yourself to some sticky notes and corporate letterhead. There are also a variety of pens and pencils available. Don't really want that. What if I do helper bot? Actually, I haven't tried that yet. Let's do helper bot, see if that actually does anything. Probably not. No, error. I am not an activity. Please select activity from the activity selection list. Okay, so what if we just do helper bot? Probably won't work. No, that won't work. Okay, anyway. So let's do letters. See what we can find there. Please help. You have 3 letters and 1 unread letter. Okay, so now we'll actually add another command, which is read. We'll read number 1. And please help. To whom it may concern. I am deeply troubled with your office's lack of scruples. What the hell are those? The recent ROS incidents have only proven further your ultimate fate. There is no room in this domain for corruption. Yours is deep and we know it well. Please help us to move past these transgressions by accepting the one truth and the holy checksum. Its hash describes us all, an objector. So as you can see, this 2 over here is in all caps, and all these messages have one of the words like that. So I've put them into Scratch, which is 2, 4, 10. I don't really know what to do with this. It's some kind of a code. Actually, what I could do is try the dog disposal. Ooh. A helicopter just flew over my home. That's what you heard there. Let's see. Hello, this is secure document destruction. Please be advised this is permanent. Options follow. So let's do option retrieve. Let's try that first. You cannot retrieve documents. It is permanent. Okay. Can I do password 2410? I don't think that's going to help. No. So, anyway, what I'm trying to show you here is Hackmud is not so much about hacking in the style of Uplink, where you used a cracking program on the password and suddenly got the password and you could get in, and then you went through the files and you copied something that you wanted to steal, then you went to the logs and deleted those, and so on and so forth, as it is about more like solving puzzles. And I have to say, I don't like puzzles. Probably because I'm very, very bad at puzzles. So what this game will require of you is to be very patient, but also good at puzzles. If you're neither of those, like I am, then unfortunately you probably won't enjoy the game, especially because, it's not going to provide you with any eye candy. Even though, I do like the whole look of the game. And actually, the developer has said that they spent a while in... What is this? I think this is in the Unity engine. And he's using quite a few filters and, graphical thingamajigs and bobs to make the text and everything look a little prettier, which is kind of cool. So let's see. Letters, notary... See, what is this notary? And why should I care about it? I do apologize. Here a variety of items can be notarized. Helper bot is authorized. Please provide item to be notarized. What item? What item do I have to provide here? What, 2410? I really doubt that's going... Oh yeah, this is a number, so we don't need the quotes. What? The provided 2410 has been notarized. Your business is adequate. Thank you. What? Well, we just notarized something, but I have no bloody clue what. Huh. Anyway, as you get out of the tutorial, you get into the MMO aspect, so you can actually talk to other people. For example, over here, I can talk to my AI friends, but unfortunately, they're not very good at replying to you, about anything that they're not programmed to, and they're not programmed to reply to a lot. It's actually funny, when I was stuck and I was trying to get their attention to help me with it, one of the responses was actually the developer himself saying, look, scripting a conversational bot is really difficult. Just keep trying. They do have their triggers. Which is kind of funny. I fully agree. If you go to the internet today and you Google like conversational bots, and you, I don't know, I had a conversation with a bot that actually won a prize, amongst many bots for being the most human-like. And I still, almost immediately saw that it was pretty much a bot. So we're far from having, the computer talk to us in a very human-like way, I think. So anyway, I can't really, have that against the game. But when you get out, you can actually chat with other people when you meet them. I don't know how you meet them. I don't know what all you can do with them, but I know that you can write scripts, and they can also write scripts or steal them from you. And I also know, which is really funny, that some people on the discussions, by the way, have been simply posting like troll messages. And with that, I mean, they have posted like, I don't know, send... money, MetalCanyon, something like that, amount, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, newbies who wouldn't know what was going on would use the script. It wasn't actually send money. It was a little more cryptic, but still, you know, would use the script not knowing that they would actually be sending their entire, pockets or whatever they had in their system, the money, to that user. Of course, in-game only. But, you know, it's a funny thing because it's sort of breaking the fourth wall in a way, if you wish. You're not strictly staying in the game environment. I'm really sorry I can't show you more of the game, but the simple fact is, as I said, you have to be patient and you have to like puzzles, and I am neither. And in fact, I have so much stuff going on, you know, in my life that I simply could not warrant spending a couple of hours trying to figure out a puzzle and getting nothing in return. Several times I just said, screw this, and I just stopped. As you can see, this one was just horrible. Which is, of course, not to say that the game is not enjoyable. As I said, it's very sort of nice looking. I like the music, even though there's only a few songs. But I think when you're out of the tutorial, the game will really open up and become a rather interesting set of intrigue and backstabbing and such, which should be quite amusing. But of course, as I said, you have to like puzzles, and you have to like, you have to be patient. And of course, you also have to be prepared to be taken down, because apparently the more successful you are, the easier you are to hack. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I think it works by exposing yourself to more people. And, you know, then they will know how to get to you, and they will try to hack you. So anyway, sort of a weird preview, but, you get the gist of what the game is all about. Except for the multiplayer part, which is the bigger part instead of just the tutorial. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is MetalCanyon, and we've been previewing Hackmud. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.